in the, let's say, correct mode. Yay, we gotta do it all over again. All right, we're back on the Mana Simple channel. We're going to be playing a little bit of my friend Soren Wellman, first turn negators, BURG Lurrus deck, blue, black, red, and green. Black, blue, red, and green. In this case, it's basically a Sultai Flash deck with a little bit of splash into red in the sideboard for some Alpine Moons. The Dominarian Alps, of course, known for their incredible, phenomenal terrain and excellent chocolate. And the country of Dominarian Switzerland is, of course, located in and around the Alps. But that's not what we're here for. We're here for a Sultai Flash, Sultai Flash core with a splash into red in the sideboard. So we've got the Ice-Fang Coatls and the Snapcaster Mages. Ice-Fang Coatl, of course, one of my favorite cards of all time. No Kolaghan's Command in this deck. Maybe I can get them in there in the future. Just to play the ultimate greed pile. But we've got all the best blue cards, Counterspell, Snapcaster Mage, Archmage's Charm. Behold the Multiverse. This is a card I've not played yet before. So it's 3 and a blue for an instant. It says scry 2, then draw 2 cards. It's got Foretell for 1 and a blue, which is, you can pay that cost if you've put it into exile with its Foretell ability. And the Foretell ability is kind of like morph for spells. So for 2 mana, you can exile this card from your hand face down, and then you can cast it on a later turn, any later turn. So your opponent's turn, your next turn, whatever you have. Then we've got 1 Cryptic Command, 1 Damnation. We've got 1 Spell Pierce, 1 Cling to Dust, some Bloodchief Thirst, and some Fatal Push. So tons of early removal, lots of counter magic, cantrips, Snapcaster Mages. And another important card that you want to note in this deck list, we'll see if we can actually win some games with this guy, Hall of Storm Giants. So this is one of the creature lands from Adventures in the Forgotten Realms. So this enters untapped if it is your first or second land. And beyond that point, will enter tapped. So what, as a downside, it's kind of weird. It's basically like a tap land for a control deck. So that's what we're looking at. And this one has the activated ability 5 and a blue. So essentially 7 mana, because this itself is a land. It becomes a 7/7 blue giant creature with ward 3 until end of turn. It's still a land. Anyway, so this is a gigantic beat stick for the late game. We've also got 1 Creeping Tar Pit. So we've got 3 creature lands, as well as our flying little Sneck Boy and Snapcaster Mage. This is basically one of my favorite ways to play the game of Magic, is just like needle your opponent to death with a bunch of tiny threats. We've got Mishra's Bauble to go with our Lurrus. This is from Soren Wellerman, who is first turn negator, who is my Faithless Brewing competitive compatriot. He's the other person who plays the most challenges and tops 32s the most often. So if you look up the play history for first turn negator, I think with the number 1ST, then you can find his tournament record. Yeah, and this was in the 5-0 dump, I think, from him. And then we've got a very diversified sideboard. Dress Down of note is good for killing Urza Saga constructs. Emrakul is here for mill. We've got some Nile Spell Bombs, another EE. Unward Ego for all sorts of random combo nonsense. There is a Dead of Winter in the sideboard. I think that's everything that's worth noting as we rock on in here. I've got the wrong deck selected. So Lurrus Flashy Control. The last time we played a deck like this, we couldn't kill anyone, and we needed to play a version that had Tarmogoyfs. But this one has a better selection of creature lands and having the Hall of the Giants. What if they play Break the Ice, though? Well, it'll only kill my basics. And more importantly, my opponent is playing Break the Ice. No, Larynx, you missed the one important other card. You need 1 copy of the Tree Folk. Just 1. We're against the Koopa King. Oh, son of a doodle. Huh. Alright. Against elementals with Damnation? I mean, it's probably not good enough, but this is going to be a really tough matchup no matter what. So let's hope we draw well. So we can play this for a green source into Hall into Darkslick. You don't want to play... I don't want to play both of these Halls as tap lands. So, and we're in the main deck, so we don't need red mana this game. Give up the funk. We need the funk. Excellent top deck. Yeah, it looks like the Alpine Moons are just for the red in the sideboard. Is that enough for a full color splash? I mean, so I think because we're playing an EE in the main deck and we're playing one in the sideboard, Shimmer, we have no snow permanents, I'm aware. But we have engineered explosives in both the main and sideboard, and being able to get those up to 4 is not a bad thing. So I'm going to go ahead and give you a maybe. Maybe it's good enough. Personally, I would prefer to be playing some Kolaghan's commands and such, but like, I understand it's really not where the format is at. I think I'm just grabbing my Lurrus here, because honestly, like, this Drown in Loch for 2 against the Elementals deck is probably a bit of a stretch. Although if they Teferi me now, I'm going to be upsetty spaghetti. But I couldn't have stopped it anyway with Drown. Snapcaster would have been better. That's fine. Okay, we have an awful lot of removal in this deck, so let's just draw any of it. Bang. Yeah, that wasn't it. I feel like white for ending would be a better choice if we were picking a 4th for EE. Well, white doesn't give you Alpine Moon, though. Right? And, like... I definitely have looked in my files, Larynx. I do like Coatls. This is one of my favorite creatures of all time. Here's another one. Rats. This is not good. Oh, buddy. That's fine. Pretty sure we've got a Damnation here. Like... But I think I'm just doomed. Hey, we did the thing. And I probably should have played the Hall. Do I like Coatl more than Strix? Well, Strix never came to Modern, so Strix broke my heart. Yeah, I'm on it. I'm on it, Larynx. Again, I don't think the damage is going to matter at all in this game. Like, I think the resource battle is what matters, and we're just going to get annihilated. Well, we'll see how well they recover here, but... recover. So they played a 1-for-1 and then a 2-for-1. I had to kill both my own Coatls there. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like, they're gonna... If they have, like, Omnath, Fetchland, Fury, we're doomed anyway. This matchup is gonna be miserable. Like, pretty much no matter what. Like, I just don't... I don't know how we can stand up to this in game one. Yeah. Lurrus can get back our snakes, and then we can sideboard into Damnations at Dead of Winters, but... And Aether Gust. Yeah. Yeah, we're just... we're done this game. I'm good. We're just not beating that. There's no possible way. I think Archmage's Charm is actually probably really bad here, but Counterspell certainly is. So we got the Damnation. E's probably not great. Although I can get it on 3. Actually, maybe it's better than I think it is. Dress Down could be okay. Yeah, counters one of their ETBs. Ego's probably okay. It's really annoying because, like, counter magic should be better against them than spot removal, but then they have 4x Cavern of Souls. Oh. Charm is not particularly good here. Oh, Spell Pierce is awful. Would I rather have this? Yeah, probably. Yeah, that's not going to happen here, though, Mord, right? Like, I think you're pointing that out because it's just not... That's not going to happen. Elementals or your deck are, like, nightmare matchups for what we're doing. They kept their 7, too, right? Like, you expect... I mean, from my experience, the Elementals deck will frequently mulligan pretty hard. The Little Mermaid part of your world song, but replace all the wonderful things you can drown in the Loch. I did not see the flavor text. I saw Champion of the Perished. Yeah, I get it, Larynx. I like that a lot. Might steal that. I mean, borrow it without asking. You know what? You go write the song and sing it and find the backing track and record it. Hey, look, Drown in the Loch has continued to be useless. Luckily, I kept in most of my Archmage's charms. All? No, most. Ah! The immortal enemy of Snow Snack. And it's no Ren 7. Am I right, folks? Am I right? Oh, they grabbed their Kahira. Wild. Alright, we'll eat one of our own lands here. Because I need their graveyard to be as big as possible for Drowning Loch. Yes, opponent, I'm psychotic. Deal with it. Yikes. This is not good. Anything they play... like, what? So frustrating. Like, I cut the counter spells because it's like, well, they play 4 Cavern of Souls. What are you supposed to do? I guess dodge. No, okay, good. Never made a mistake. Never punished. Oh, they're playing Fury. Good. Oh, I kind of want both of these, huh? Alright, fine. Opponent sees you go top, and gets scared. Then, turns out the spell you're casting is Bloodchief's Thirst. The problem is, like, I'm just tapping down here, which is, like, so brutal. But I don't really think I have enough. Well, I guess I could chump block for a turn. But it only matters if they play something cheap, right? That does let me Thirst and Drown next turn. Alright, fine. We can chump block with Ice-Fang, probably. Jeez. That's no good. They hard casting Solitude here? Wild. Resolves. Oh, and of course they have an Ephemerate too. Which means I can't kill either of their creatures right now with my sorcery speed removal spell. Unless I want to drown the Ephemerate, which I probably will have to. What? Oh, oops. Give it. Flashback. Come on. Okay. Sure? Was that really necessary? I don't think that it was. Okay. So, oh, kill your Fury. Thanks, I guess. I don't... Yeah, alright. Well, now we're here. Oh, crap. This says lifelink, huh? This drown will do something eventually, right? I suppose so. Snow Snack's bestest friend. Ambush Viper. Yes, I'm aware Bloodchief's Thirst is not an instanted opponent. Oh, we're blocking. Pog. Got him. What? They have 5 cards in hand and none of them are... Okay, whatever. Okay, they might need to read this one. Do I grab this now? Yeah, probably. None of their flash cards are like crazy value cards. Although I probably should have held onto the fetch land for the Fatal Push. But that's okay. No, they just didn't play anything. I don't know what's happening on the other side, but I don't like it. Here comes Big Daddy Omnath. Oh. Resolves. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Well, that's okay. I could just do it the MTG Remy style way where you only do half the song because apparently nobody has enough attention span to listen to an entire parody. To be fair, though, some jokes are just not that big. Like, some jokes are just like a half a song kind of joke. It's like, it's funny, but like, you don't need to do the whole thing. Wow. Cut it. Oof. Alright. Lucky draw. This is Loser, covered by the Cleverleys. But it's originally a song by Beck Mordekaiser. Things are gonna change, I can feel it. Well, that sucks. Just elemental things. So if I attack them with the Hall of Storm Giants... It's a 7/7 with Ward 3. So they can go block, first strike, ephemerate, but then the damage doesn't matter. I know I don't actually have any interaction left up here, but like, it's probably okay. Right? I assume. Oh, Mord, have you played with the... What is it, the Hobgoblin land yet? Pog? Uh-huh. Don't make me tap the chalice. Don't make me tap the chalice. Yeah, so the Hobgoblin land has it becomes a 3/2 with a trigger. Whenever you attack with it, you get a 1/1 red goblin that I think is attacking. Lair of the Hobgoblin. Thanks for the follow. Verbena 0. Oh no, I'm not remembering the name of it correctly. Oh, Bugbear. It's Den of the Bugbear. I knew it was some made-up D&D. Yeah. So, whenever it attacks, create a 1/1 red goblin creature token that's tapped and attacking. Do you know what happens if you activate that land twice? Crap. Alright, we probably died. Oh, man. Oh, they didn't have a land. No lands, Pog? As a possible infinite mana win when it was released. I love that. Harbinger, sure. Okay. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. So I need one more mana, and then I can play E on one, crack it, push the Omnath, and then attack them. Land off the top, untap land. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, sorry, 7. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 1. It might have been Flailing Soup. I never So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Although now I can push, snap, push, or something. I think this works. I think we stole this one. Unless they solitude their own, one of their own creatures. Go get him, buddy. Manlands, baby. Manlands. All right, we won't get away with that again. Am I supposed to bring back the Alpine Moons and then play the counterspells and just try to, like, moon their cavern? Ah, jeez. Is it stealing if a giant takes it, or was it just him in the first place? Yeah, you can get a Ward 6 Hull. Correct. Yes, you get a Ward 6 Hull. No, I think the way I've sideboarded is pretty good. It's just like, we keep drawing the Drown in the Locks early, and then they're really rough. You need every mana generating land you're addicted to. God damn it, I'm willing to try. Yikes. Greedy? Who wants to be greedy and lose? I mean, that's already what we're doing, right? 24 land deck. We got a Bauble. We're on the draw. Hand is not even that good though, right? To get scammed. Fine. You happy? This is really not much better. This actually might be kind of worse in its own way. Oh no, they're going to have a ramp on 1 finally. Oh boy. Look at all the sideboard cards. Draw swamp. I mean, am I killing this? Nope. Oh, right. There is no reason not to wait and get more information. I'm going to put this Risen Reef on top. All right, what card did you put on top? The Risen Reef. All right. just checking, just seeing if my opponent's on the Bergeron Cheaty school of wizardry. Great. I know it's really frustrating. I mean, the fact that we keep drawing it too, right? And like I could have kept in the counter spells apparently because they don't ever seem to have the cavern early. God, we're gonna get buried again. Well, we'll see what they have. Maybe they have one of those hands where the elementals deck just like doesn't really go off. At least we're not getting ferried. No! Maybe I can hit Fatal Push in response? Nope. Too late for this guy. Like, we didn't even have Mystical Disputes in the sideboard. Not that I would have been happy to bring them in. Can take the Omnath? Yeah, but... Alright. We'll stay, but I'm not happy about it. I'm gonna bottom the Delta. Like, obviously I brought it in to do... Well... We'll see how many they draw here, though. Like... What's your better play? Hit the concede button. It's good equity. They shocked the Temple Garden? Oh, they have Ephemerate. I was ready for it, Larynx. I was. Crap. Oh no, we're good. Okay. You put that evil on me? It's okay. I wouldn't have banned you. Also, what do you mean, let me? I'd let you ban me. I'm the streamer. I could ban you if I want to. I just never would. You have no power here. Actually, you have plenty of power here. I say it's because it's correct. All right. All right. All right. I don't care anymore. I'm done. We're not winning that matchup. Not in that game. My dad works at Twitch. It's like killing the Joker. I love it. He's called Larry because he's hilarious. Alright, we'll keep this. It's a little sketch, but hopefully we're against one of the more aggressive decks. They've multiplied. We're going to be against Tron with my double removal hand. Excellent. Oh. Oh, it's probably more elementals? What could mull to 5? Like, what would be mulling so aggressively that would lead on stomping around? It could be green-red mid-range with just a really bad draw. Yeah. About to give it to us. Yeah, I guess so. Catacombs could be green-red mid-range, could be Boomer Jund. Oh, great. No, I've done this myself. I like this deck list. We're just running into, again, like, I keep running these decks that I think are going to be good against what, like, the challenge metagame would be, but we're obviously playing a league, so, well, at least my Drown in the Loch's going to be online. My opponent probably has a handful of removal too, though they ditch Endurance and another Spyro. Do I want to kill this one? I think that I do. Like, even though I have Drown. No, let's hold the Drown and then maybe fetch, push this at a later date. We could take a little bit of damage. We've got one Pulse of Murasa to draw to. We'll be fine. Don't even trip, dog. Could play this EE. Then they can only hit me for 0. I'm gonna hold on to it for a minute in case they... No, if they have a Renin 6, I'm gonna counter it. We've got one Pulse of Murasa to draw to. Don't even trip, dog. Dog. Don't even trip. We got you. So I have to cut myself off from green here, but I'm just going to Archmage's Charm and try to Damnation through this. We need an untap land, though. Got him. Hey, opponent, you think anyone plays sweepers in this format? I doubt it. Greased, they have greased. Toxic Deluge and Punishing Fire. I mean, I feel like Ragavan's made Punishing Fire something where like people will be like, you know, maybe Maybe Punishing Fire isn't the bad guy. Oh, they did the thing, Pog! Oh, they're on the Collected Company deck. I see. Yeah, they're on the Jund Coco Unearth deck. Opponent's on Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Yeah, there's the Unearth. So, get Crawl Harpooner. Yeah. So let's draw 2 first. No. 9! Murktide. Flailing Soup. Murktide Regent. It's also made the card Run Afoul be more well known than it should be, let's say. So we'll pop the 3. Oh, they actually have a number of... Alright, we're going to kill this now. Resolves. So I'm going to get the Triome at end of turn so I have access to green mana. I get to pop any number of insects they put in here, so I'm pretty comfortable with this. Why do we let it resolve? Because I didn't want to fetch Shock and I really want to have green mana. Like, I have a Snap to block it. I think what I did made sense. Yeah, Haunting Echoes would be good. Yeah, we just snap on Archmage's Charm here. Yeah, I know the card you're talking about, Carrion. It's is it modern legal? It's not, right? There's no way. It might be. I actually don't know. I don't know if it is it. It was in some core set, wasn't it? It's like but is the other one legal? The mill card? Oh, they have the Collected Company now. But they could hit Skelementals if they do it on their end step. They're going to go for it? All right. I did see the new Best Doomblade. M11, yeah. All right. Show me the Skelementals. Give it to me, baby. Yeah, I mean, Ren and 7's not... Ooh. That sucks. Yikes. Oh, they let me keep my green mana. Pog. So we can just go snap Bloodchiefs and then have Counterspell up. But I need to shock for that. Then they could fulminate one of my untapped lands too. But then I could push the fulminator. But then if they have Skelemental, I just die. Huh. Oh, I have a Bloodchief in my hand. What am I doing? That's probably why it was so clearly in my mind. Oops. A second black. Yeah, it's the one that goes into swing time for no reason. It kicks, though. It's killer. Dash Monkey. Do I have a push in the graveyard? I don't. It's probably okay. We'll just push the monkey. Get in the ground. Get in the ground! Yikes. Oh my god, I should be grabbing Lurrus. Ah, I'm so bad. It's fine. I had infinite things I needed to do with my mana this turn. Definitely 100%. Yep. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Yeah, I guess it's the price you pay for trying to have some untapped mana in the early game carrion. It's honestly worth it, right? Like, all right. Well, this deck might have room for, what is it, Reflecting Pool? They don't have anything? Wild. Maggot. Eh? Get out of here. No peeking. No spoilers. I'm assuming they have at least one lightning bolt by now, which I'm kind of not the most excited about, but they're actually dying fairly quickly. That's the Pog draw. Oh, but they have the Pyromancer mana, so we got to close this out quick. Although Lurrus gets me an EE, so we Gucci. Nope. EE0. Haha! Didn't see that one coming, did you, opponent? Stamp! Thanks, no thanks. Get that mess out of here. Get that mess out of here. Woo! Alright. So if they have a way to kill my Lurrus, they'll be able to do it now. Nope. They have a way to beat my Lurrus, which is the scoop. They're fine. Alright. So test of talents for their collected company? No. I mean, it works, but it's probably not a good idea. Dress Down is cute against Skelemental. You play Dress Down, the Skelemental comes in, doesn't have haste, can't attack. End step, Dress Down dies. Then on my turn, on my end step, the Skelemental dies. That's kind of cute. We want the spell bombs for show. I think we're good here. I mean, but the sorcery speed sweepers are a little sketchy. Probably need them, though. No, that's... It's a very interesting pile of weird, I agree. All right. Because they can lead on Hierarch. Reminds you of Shardless Bug. Well, surely not. Right? Because we're not playing any Ancestral Visions. Shame you can't run Lily or Grist. I mean, this is like a flash control deck, so they're not really super appealing. I would like to not get Skelemental this turn, please. Yeah, that's where I am. Dear opponent, don't skelly me. I'm skelly scared. Spire on a forest. So if they don't have another red source, they can't play the Spiromancer. They do not. Pokechamp. Nice. Very good. Cool. Okay. Didn't have the company. Good lord. What is their hand? Or they're just like sandbagging it forever, I guess. Because they don't want to tap out into the counter. So that means to me that they don't have a follow-up threat for the Collected Company. What do you got? Nothing? Jesus Christ. Opponent is playing Drago Jund? It's got to be Coco with Veil, right? Just like 10 out of 10. Yeah. All right. Well, how bad could it be? Pretty bad. Not that bad, actually. Yeah, all right, actually. I'm into it. Another land on top. Kind of full up on lands. Yeah, and I've got another black source in hand if they go after my Sunken Ruins. Yeah, why not now? Okay. Oh yeah. I so Americans in chat. Where is it common for people to actually pronounce ruins runes? Because I've you've waited a turn. Oh, why this game he just fulminators? They just fulminator like brutally. Nowhere. I've heard it a large number of times from different American um, Magic commentators, honestly. Maybe I'm just listening differently than you guys. You're West Coast, you've never heard it? What's the other one? Oh, Druid is Druid. Same person. Druid and Runes. It's one of those things where I'm wondering if they're subtly just just memeing, for lack of a better word. Just messing with anyone who's actually paying that much attention. Yeah, it might just be them. So I'll need the Ice-Fang if they have Veil for my push. But Snap could grab me a counter. That's a lot of mana to counter the push on Kroxa. Probably worth it, though. So I could always go look Lurrus into Ice-Fang here. Oh, I guess I was supposed to Ice-Fang at end of turn, so I'm getting all screwed up. Maybe they're just really tired. I don't think anyone's that tired. But I could be wrong. All right, show me the veil. Oh. Right then. Oh, that was a mistake, right? Wait. Yeah, it was. I kept thinking I had cheaper removal in my graveyard, but I don't. I do have Snap Revolted Push right now, which I guess is okay. Yeah, I mean, I can't stop that. They discarded a second Pyro. Nice. So let's... Been doing any drinking tonight, son? No, I just always talk like this. I'm sure it's happened to people. All right, reasonably good draw. So I could play Lurrus into Ice-Fang here and have a Counterspell. But if they play any removal on the Lurrus, I gotta let it go. I've got Snap, Archmage's Charm, and Cling this turn, so I think we're okay to sit. We'll just throw a Snap in front of the Spyro. Probably. Although I won't be able to Cling it if they leave all their mana up, so we'll see. Maybe we just take the hit this turn. Okay, so we've got Snap Push with Counterspell. Sure. Another Pyro. Yikes! Alright, if they draw Unearth and they want to unearth their Pyromancer, I can blow them out here. Thanks, oh dear, how sad. I think you dropped in once earlier, and because I think I remember your name, but thank you so much. That's means a lot. Good human being you are. All right, well, taint nothing for it now. Oops. Oh, just viewership numbers, but if you can't stick around, it's okay, friend. Spellbomb's probably the best thing to get here, right? What's up, Palsy? It's Spellbomb or Ice-Fang, but Spellbomb's more likely to stop them from doing something really scary. Viewership is greater than subs. At the moment, yeah. Like, just in terms of actual... No, well, subs give me money, which is nice, but, like, live viewership is what'll push me up towards partner. Which is very strange, I understand, from, like, an outside perspective. And an inside perspective, it's a weird way. Like, you could have someone who had a metric ton... I was supposed to pop the Spellbomb in response here. That was a mistake. But I think if you mute the window in your browser... It's okay. Oh, thanks. Oh dear, how sad. Well, it's a good thing I didn't draw something that wasn't out for the grist. It's not really the chat that's distracting me for the moment. It's the lag. The lag always gets to me really quickly. Because, like, when the game can't function at this speed... Like, look at this. Fatal push on top. That's fine. Thanks, friend. Thanks, friend. it's really frustrating, Mir, because like I can make it work better if I restart like after like every match, but it's like I keep feeling I can get away without it, and it's like, or between every 2 matches depending on what. But it's weird because this has nothing to do with the computer really. This is moto lag. You start every match like a pro, I guess. It's just weird that I see other streamers who don't seem to have the same problem. And I don't understand why. Obviously, I need to look into it otherwise, but... They had another Fulminator? I mean, it's fine. Annoying, but... Oh, I can't get the... It's okay, I have to claim my own cards anyway. I want to draw a card. But like you can see, like the graveyard interface is going pretty quickly compared to like this. Like the game just hangs there. Game's just hanging there. Even tapping the lands. Yikes. Hey, Mr. Maple Syrup. I don't think you can, Mir. I really doubt it. We just need to find one of our creature lands here, but now we're just gonna have no time for game 3, unfortunately. I can't do anything about it. I should have restarted in between games, but I just didn't. They're typically really generous. They used to be. I don't know anymore. We'll see. We'll see. Regardless, this game's looking a little rough. They've already eaten through my Lurrus. It's just being laggy. I'm in, Halsey. I just like story time. Nice. I agree, oh dear. It's a good time out here. Like, look at that. Look, my turn ended like 5 seconds ago. Definitely got to play this at sorcery speed. Oh, perfect. I mean, probably not actually going to do it, but it might. Nope. Damn it. Nope. Okay. Moto, I'm gonna need you to cooperate. Oh, they plussed it before combat. Excellent. Free wall use. Oh, Mord, if you're still here, this is the same song that you were interested in earlier, but this is Beck's original version. I assume so, oh dear, how sad. As long as you don't have it fully muted, I think it's okay. All right, Hall of the Storm Giants. You did it before. Can you do it again? A collected company. Block with Lightning Skill Elemental. Oh, there was a Spiromancer. I forgot about it because I was playing around it earlier with the... I was playing around them having mana to activate it. And you know what? We're just done here. We just can't win this. So that's on me. Earlier, I was hooked into the fact that they had the Spyro. Look at this. We still can't even see the tokens. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Just lesson learned. Oh, right. We lost elementals first. Oh man, this has been oh right, I didn't didn't restart it after the other game where I was playing against elementals and got squished. I think we could have beat Jund in the 3 there, but just didn't have the time there. Hey, 2 crowns. All right. Drunk Aaron Burr. All right, let's do it. No. I don't. The things like that can't can't get me in any way. I feel sorry for you, but I don't feel bad for me having to hear that story. That doesn't bother me. I wouldn't want it to happen to me, but I could survive it. Lurrus on Lurrus violence. Alright, this is what I was afraid of. These are the matchups that I... Yeah. Oh, no. We don't have black mana, so I had to draw... Alright, technically this is me drawing a black source and a fatal push. Push on top? One time? No, no times. Alright. Well, dying to Lurrus or Ragavan on the play when we have 6 pieces of 1 mana removal. This is the story of Modern right now. Oh my god, my opponent played their land before they attacked with Ragavan? Is that legal? Guys, what happened? My opponent didn't actually sequence because they probably have a Drown in the Loch. But that's not the point. They got a second one? You've got to be... Oh. Play my Ice-Fang. I'm so mad. Now Bauble then Thoughtseize me for the perfect sequencing. Nope. Somehow. The most annoying thing about them grabbing my Ice-Fang there is that they now know I'm playing Ice-Fang. Because it's not normally a card that's on people's radar in the current Modern. I'm not saying that it's likely they don't have a single piece of removal in their Grixis all removal counterspells Ragavan deck. I mean, there's nothing for it, right? I just have to jam in. Alright, well, we got the card draw at least. Yeah. No, I mean, there was the Astrolabe metagame, I mean, it was all over the place, sure, but, I mean current Modern. Like, it's just not a very highly played card, for good reason. I missed Astrolabe so much. I miss Astrolabe and will always miss Astrolabe. I'm sure at the highest tiers of play, the metagame was, like, not that much fun, but, like, I don't know, just playing around in it, I had a lot of fun. Oh, great. We finally found the removal. But they still have counter magic mana up. Yeah, there's nothing for it, right? They didn't have it. Unfortunately, I can't actually play any of the other cards in my hand. I mean, I could Ambush Viper. Food Urza with Astrolabe and Uro and whatever other cards you wanted was fun to play. Blah? Oh, you mean Oko Urza. Yeah. Yeah, the Urza mid-range decks were sweet. Well, this sucks. Because I either draw land or removal, but I can't draw both. Wrong ban Simic card. Yeah. No, you're not a monster, Halsey. Was it worth foretelling last turn? You know what? I bet it was. I just didn't even think about it. Crap, they're playing Lurrus this turn. And I kind of want to counter the Lurrus. Yeah, I should have foretold last turn. Now I have to... Yeah, yes, I should have foretold last turn. I'm just not... I'm not playing well enough tonight at all. I mean, it's just, like... I don't know. We had a brutally bad matchup. Then last one, we got all messed up on clock. And then this one is not necessarily a bad matchup, but we had a bad draw. It's turning into this. But yes, I definitely should have foretold last turn. What? God, dang it. Nope. Ooh, no. You know, it's better. This. They're gonna let it resolve. Weird. Weird champ. Wow, just no counter magic on the other side. I'm technically ahead on this race, so swing. Fudge. Oh, man. But if I counter this, I can't do any... We're just dead to missing all the land drops. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Sometimes you lose. It's not a problem. We have a good-ish sideboard here, at least. I don't know if you're supposed to have sweepers in for here. But I think Explosives is probably good because they've got a lot of one-drops. So these all seem good. If I want a sweeper, I could play Dead of Winter. Dress Down could potentially be like really neat against the... Against Lurrus. Or Ragavan even. Yeah, we're getting massacred, Jig. Well, last round I timed out against Jund Collected Company because I didn't restart the client between match 1 and 2. Otherwise, we would have been fine. I mean, we won game 1, we were going to lose game 2, but I think in the total match we were going to be okay. But... And I've been playing really sloppy with my Lurrus, to be perfectly honest. I haven't grabbed it early enough a bunch of games. So Island. Okay. Scalding Tarn, huh? All right. Jeez. Yeah, we've got six 1 CMC removal spells, Jig, and I don't know. But I've also been missequencing. Like, there have been bad plays and bad luck. Matchup lottery gave us elementals first. That seemed pretty unwinnable. It's okay, Jig. Don't worry about it. You're the dude. You're the man now, dog. You're the man now. They cling. Sure. We've got to cling too. They've been to Watery Grave? Alright. Grabs the Lurrus, sure. I guess there's no better time to drown this, huh? Oh, wait. Yes, there was, because I was supposed to drown the Lurrus. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I'm just, I don't know. Just playing like garbage over here. It's like not for any good reason. I don't know. Like, I both can't make decisions well quickly and can't make them slowly right now. Or like, I frequently am faced with decisions at the moment where I can't get to an answer that's like satisfactory at any pace. Or I make decisions too quickly and then just be like, oh, wait, hold on. They don't do anything? Wild. All right. Perfect. Although, Snap is kind of annoying because Snap gets my drown, but the Nile Spellbomb's going to wipe out their graveyard, so my drown's going to do anything. What the hell is happening? Uh-huh. Oh, they're gonna cling, huh? Fuck. God damn it. Alright, that was unexpected. But I guess I mean, they were trying to get my Lurrus out of my hand anyway, so. And we're not playing any discard in our 75 at all. Oh, wait, I didn't need to let the... But then I wouldn't be able to cast the Drown. Alright. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I I can't play. I don't understand. Nope, don't. Yeah, maybe Halsey. Gonna get me on mill? Come on, that's not gonna help, right? God. Don't have enough green mana to support this. Hulk, Ultimate Destruction, and Ultimate Spider-Man. I mean, cave and get an emulator. You'll donate for Bogles? No. No, it's okay. Maybe one of the classic mill lists will help, but... Or I think I have a... I think I have a mono red mid-range deck in my... You gotta be kidding me. Poggles. And, like, so clearly it was a mistake for me to board out Counterspell in this matchup, I guess. But it really didn't seem like it should be. Because I feel like Counterspell is an inefficient way to try to fight the resource battle here. And then Archmage's Charm is the 2-for-1 that we kind of need. Because they've got Kolaghan's Command and we have Archmage's Charm in theory. But... feeling consistently really outgunned. Maybe not. All the Storm Giants ready to go smashy smash, though. As long as this damn cat doesn't get in the way. Doesn't seem inclined to. Oh, Beast on Field of the Dead. Shit. We gonna die. Rip Field of the Dead. Yeah, man. Okay, I'll be back in a second. Qu'est-ce que c'est fuck? I don't know what happened there. I do know I should do that, and probably that. You know, it's funny, Halsey, that you were like, oh, get this man a monster, because I literally had coffee as we were starting the stream. I mean, how good do you think your Elementals matchup is, Soren? Because I would assume your impression of your Elementals matchup is probably quite accurate to the way it seemed to have played out. Yeah, I won one of the games, but the other two they just bulldozed us. Like they had all the gross stuff, and yeah, we're 1-1 against Grixis Lurrus here. We have no discard spells, and we have no Kolaghan's commands, and we have no threatening 1-drops. Versus they're all threatening 1-drops and Kolaghan's commands, but we do have. Archmage's Charm, which is our 2-for-1. Yeah, that's gonna be. No, I love Ice-Fang Coatl, but it's so hard to love him in this metagame. You're up to 2 copies of Dress Down? Yeah, I brought in Dress Down, but it just didn't come up. He's the best snake. Name me a better snake. Frilled Mystic. No, sorry, I mean Mystic Snake. Both modern legal. Steve? Yeah, Steve's a pretty good snake. Shouldn't he be a Naga? Yeah, it's because you can't let them ETB because they value, but you can't counter them because they play 4x Cavern. It's just there's just no winning, and then they blow you out nonstop with like Ephemerates. There's nothing. There's no way. There is no path forward. Second matchup was Coco Unearth Jund, and the only reason I died is because we lost it to clock. I won game 1. Game 2 was looking bad, but they clocked me, and I didn't restart in between matches, and I didn't realize how badly it was eating my clock. So that was on me, but I think the deck was going to win that matchup. They have an Inquisition? Uh-oh. Shuffle. Shuffle. Damn it. Wait. They put their Lurrus in their hand, right? Or did they board in something that... Turn 3. I think they might have boarded in something that turned off their Lurrus. Thanks for the raid there, Legacy R. Hope you are doing well. Hope the world is treating you well. Resolves? I'm guessing they take my Drown in the Loch? Leyline of the Void. I guess so. They did mulligan aggressively. Well, I say aggressively. They mulled to 6. Super aggressive. Counterspell is the only card in my hand I can play, so if they take it, they can resolve anything they want. So if they have Dash Monkey here, it's coming through. But I'm not really, you know, that's fine. Okay. Okay. Dash Monkey. The Funky Monkey. Yeah, they might have boarded in Leyline or something like that. But Leyline coming down at this point sucks, right? And I wonder if they drew one. But that makes no sense. Like, why would you stop having Lurrus in a matchup like this? That's ridiculous. Yeah, we'll fight that, right? Because if they counter my counter, then they don't have much mana left to do anything with this. I guess I shouldn't F6 because I have the Spell Bomb in case I need it. That's fine. Yes, I could have drowned myself there, but I don't care. They haven't played a land yet this turn, so they can hit a land off this. But the land is not super relevant. I like the Grixis Lurrus deck. I should actually try playing it at some point, but I haven't yet. All right. Should grab my own Lurrus, but since I don't actually have anything I could play after I do that, I'm not going to do it yet. I am down one of my 2 Drowning Locks now, so it's a chance I feel pretty comfortable to just cycle this Nile Spellbomb on their graveyard. Although, again, they don't have a Lurrus at the moment, so... Yikes. Oh, that was a bad tap. Crap. Okay. Land on top one time. It did work. Well played. Perfect draw. Alright. If they have some Inquisition or something, we have the Ice-Fang. I don't know. See, these kind of situations, though, right here, this is the reason I don't want to play these decks in tournaments, because at the moment I just don't... I don't know how I'm supposed to play around them having discard and counters and the Dash Monkey and things like that. Like... Now I'm going to do this because I know one of the 2 cards in their hand is Monkey. And we have to draw some interaction, which I didn't. Now I've exposed the Ice-Fang, although if they had a Bolt, they'd hold it till end of turn anyway. So this is just frustrating. Might trade my Creeping Tar Pit for the Dash Monkey. We'll see. We'll see how if they walk into it willingly. You think that's a good trade? That's upsetting, isn't it? It's an upsetting realization. Typically you can't play brews. Well, this isn't really a brew, right? Wouldn't really refer to this as a brew. It's just like it's a Lurrus control deck. It's not as aggressive as some of the other ones. Specifically the ones with red. Which makes it a little bit more difficult to play. Sultai as a color combination is regularly kind of difficult to play. Okay. Sure, there was a good reason for that. Yeah, but having bought monkeys 5 minutes before the game doesn't mean they learn to play 5 minutes before the game. I mean, apparently it does. Oh, Soren, if you are still here, though, the Hall of the Storm Giants, kind of killer. Oh, we can grab the Lurrus now. Kind of bangers. Hall of the Storm Giants has been pretty good. It's been more impressive than I thought it would be. It's just being able to wang people for 7. Actually, the game I beat Elementals, they didn't realize what Ward 3 meant, and they tried to Solitude it when they had no mana up, which was cute. But I do feel like it's a pretty reasonable card. If you're playing white and you want a creature land, 2 pits, 1 hall. I mean, that's what they brought in? Have they spent this entire game trying to set up to Blood Moon me? Yeah, I guess so. Wait, but they're going to have nothing but red mana? I mean, I'm going to try to counter it because I have to. But, I mean, if it resolves... Like, I guess that sucks for me? Question mark? I want to go get my second blue. Yeah? I mean, I could spellbomb myself here right before I play my Lurrus. But it keeps my tar pit on... Huh. I can't let this resolve, though, right? Like, that would be truly insane. No, I know, I'm just... It's pretty crazy. Let's see if I can get a black source so I can draw a card. I'm gonna counter it. No, I can't. Rats. Alright, well. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it's pretty deep. I guess I just jam Lurrus into the void here. I mean... yeah, exactly. But they also played double monkey, right? So I guess... I don't know. I don't think anything should be surprising at this point, right? I don't think anything should be surprising from them at this point. Sorry. My chair is being very uncomfortable. Yikes. Not good one. Not a good one. Not a banger. Draw no bangers. Oh. Well, we drew a banger. Go team. 6 power in play? Pog? What kind of control deck is this? Nobody knows. Nobody knew. Snake control. Snake control, baby. Just gotta snake them. I heard your pipes are clogged, so we brought the snake. Alright. That opponent conceded slightly sketchily both times. Like, it just, like, kind of random spots, but I'm okay with it. I'll be right back. Yeah. Damn it. Fast cues. Yeah, the Hall of Storm Giant, I mean, you get 7 power on your 1 land. Kind of a baller. Raging Ravine, eat your heart out. Hand's kind of a banger this time. Right on. I love this. Could actually have a turn 1 Fatal Push. Which is good, because we might need it. Oh my. White-green Harden Scales? Oh, opponent says they're a big fan of the stream. Larynx the Gauntlet has been dropped. Opponent has said they're a big fan. Smith? Yeah. Ah! I meant to fetch. God damn it, dude. I was going to consider fetch shocking so I could push this so I could play the Ice-Fang now. That's going to hurt. No, this isn't hammer time. This is scales. All right, how do I fix this? Yeah, there might not be a way to fix this. Oh boy. Just in terms of mana efficiency. Dress Down loves this matchup? Yeah. Yikes. Oh, we're going to need Damnation quick, huh? So I guess I'm just chump blocking with Ice-Fang here. Yikes. No, yeah, Smith is on any artifact. Smith is an awesome card, to be honest. I like it a lot. Okay, Snap is a good card to hit here. That's going to help. But I need another black, and I can't get it. Oh, yeah. This whole game is falling apart after that failure to sequence at the end of game or end of their turn 1. And now, like, I'm gonna have to respond to the next artifact they play. so that the Ozolith doesn't get an extra counter off this Smith, but then, oh, man. Arcbound Worker, sure. So I can kill the Zabaz now. And then I could go push, snap, push next turn. But this isn't actually going to grow. So, but it is going to be able to pick up, I don't know. I think I'm dead here. I think they've had a bit too quick of a start. And this wasn't even explosive. Push, snap, push might work out, but it depends on how they set up for the next attack. I do have a double drown. Are they seeing if they can kill me, I wonder? I mean, that's almost scary. That's actually kind of great at the moment. Because that's them burning a card for extra power and toughness that's not going to matter. At least not this combat. So I kind of only need one good top deck at the moment. Though they have 3 cards in hand, so... And if they have a Vulking Ballista, we're definitely going to be in trouble. Yep. Ranger class. Wild. Okay, that wasn't a good top deck. 90-ish tickets. Thank you, MH2 Drafts. Okay. Resolves? Muy strange. Weird. I don't know what they were expecting, but oh, maybe they just have a Ballista play after combat. But if they do, like, I have no out for that. Yikes. Hardened scales. Interesting timing. Does that mean they don't know how their card works? I think it does. Ice Tunnel on top. So we got to shuffle and then just rip off the top. If we don't have removal, we just die to the Ink Moth. Or Ice-Fang. Alright, deck. Don't let me down. Let me down. Okay. We have been abreast. Hold on. I also don't know why this freaking Stream Decker bot won't stay in my channel. It says it's there right now. Yeah, it's not. There we go. There you go, friend. So white-green hardened scales. Yeah, it's been most of the week, actually. So let nobody say that Soren didn't have our sideboard packed up for this. We are ready to beat up some scales. Good God, look at this. It's pretty hot. I'm boarding out Counterspell a lot, and I feel like I'm not supposed to. But I feel in most of these matchups that Archmage's Charm and my sideboard cards are better. Does anyone actually know this format well enough to tell me if I'm supposed to do... Like, I haven't actually played... You cut clean? Sure. But, I mean, I've been cutting Counterspell a lot because it feels like the worst... Like, one of the worst... Like, it's good in game ones because it's flexible, but it's less efficient than your sideboard cards. Like, Drown is usually better. Archmage's Charm is way more powerful. Like, is that wrong? Like, I feel like that's correct. That, like, Counterspell is one of the least powerful cards in its slot. You definitely don't want to board out Fatal Push or Bloodchief's Thirst. Dow. Oh, sure. I'm just worried about it not being good enough against like when they have like a big guy. When they've gone all in on one of their creatures. Counterspell's a sideboard card. It kind of feels like it right now, right? I think it's 3 right now, Mr. Maple Syrup, but yeah. I like the... I just don't have a favorite. I like them all. Alright. I don't think we can keep this. Yeah, you're right. Or you can have... No, because you can have removal into Hanger Back, right? Mark Pool art. I don't know which the Mark Pool one is. You got to tell me which edition. Yeah, I think I like the Ice Age one the best. And then I like the 7th Ed. I like the Mercadian Masks. The beta. I don't like the beta one. I have a lot that I like, but I don't like the beta one. Perfect. Yeah, the arena one's pretty cool. Sure. Am I supposed to just get this off the battlefield, like, right now? I guess I could play the seal and just wait with it. You'd Behold? Yeah, that was the other thing I was considering. I've never played with this card before, so I really don't... Like, I guess the idea being that if I... Well, so it's now or never. Might as well. The idea being that if I beheld... If I did the Foretell now, then I'd be able to cast it this turn, assuming I miss my land drop and still have Fatal Push up. Most likely. This is fine, though, because we can push that. Damn. Alright, well, we're just going shields down here. If they can kill me from this position, good for them. Took a gamble on the 24 land deck. Yeah, I like the Masks one too. I don't like it as much as I remember liking it. It's the Masks Brainstorm that I really, really love. I love the Masks Brainstorm. Like, it's like not unacceptably gorgeous. Okay, we're definitely going main phase Behold. Jesus. Please? Thank you. That was a little yikes. Alright, opponent, feed the board. Feed it. Give me everything. Ranger class. You got it. Resolves. It's the Masked one, but modern frame? Boo. Boo! It's, I mean, if you like it. Oh, I remember when they... Yeah, I remember those ones. I remember when they were in stores. Yep. Anyone think this is a concession Damnation? Anyone? You missed stores giving out promos? What about the mail-in promos? Anyone? The player rewards promos. We're gonna go to 7 for this? That's not too bad. I am an okay boomer, thank you. Oh my god, it's so nice. I'm an alright boomer. Yeah, I agree with the textless cards being cool, by the way. I think the textless cards were awesome. Do I think Cryptic Command was the best idea for a card to make textless? No. Of course it was ridiculous. It's cool, but it's ridiculous. The black and white full art lands? The one from Kaldheim, Mir? The ones from Kaldheim? The new ones. The ones from Kaldheim? What are the new black and white lands? In Innistrad? I have no idea what you're talking about. Have not seen them. Well, we have failed to draw mana. I guess I set up EE on 1 here? I don't even know if I'm supposed to do that. Like, Snap Behold will be awesome once I get to 6 mana, but just not even close. The AFR special arts? I don't know which ones the AFR special arts are. I mean, I like these fine. They're okay. I wouldn't use them personally, but I like them. I like the swamp that is, like, very purple. Yeah, I guess we just pass here. Those are going to be in the new set. Magic the Gathering Twilight. That's annoying. That's really annoying. Yeah, I didn't have... Sure. Oh, what does this do at the last level? I mean, look at the top card of your library anytime you may cast creature spells from the top of your library. Yikes! That's actually really good. I have a million snaps. Am I supposed to just, like, start getting snap beats? I guess. Just makes no sense not to, almost. I don't know. Man. What a rough night. The AFR special ones. Oh, you don't mean the... Oh. No. That... No. What do you mean, what? What? What do you want from me? I don't like them. It's unrecognizable as a Magic card. Yeah, sure. Yeah, exactly. I didn't see a card. I saw a Dungeons and Dragons module, which I guess is the point. Like, that's the joke. That's the cutesiness that is the thing. But it's not for me, dog. You get one for a commander deck, but that's it. Yeah, I mean, that's... If it's your thing, I'm not saying you're not... I'm not telling anyone that they are not allowed to like that, you know? If you like it, like it. The Strixhaven Faithless Looting? I don't like it at all. But at least it looks like a Magic card. That's the thing. I don't like the art, but there's plenty of art in Magic through its entire history that I haven't liked. Phil Foglio's art? For the most part. Sulphurous Springs gets a pass. It's pretty cute. All right. Ha! That's cute. So Dress Down kills the construct now, yeah, but I need to deal with everything else too. I think I just play the EE here on 0 and then pass. Need a land to Dress Down and Damnation. Yeah, that would have been the cleanest thing to do. But I think at the moment what I have to do is just play EE on 0 and pass. But I'm pretty sure I'm okay if I do this. Yeah, Dress Down is pretty good against Scales. Because we can go snap, push, Dress Down here. That should mess them up pretty badly. And then next turn we can go Lurrus into Seal and blow up the Saga. It's the sack on the bug. Single red mana, destroy target artifact you control. Zbuzz. Zbuzz. I can go snap. Oh, this is not flying yet. Let's see if they let me block. Maybe they don't realize. Okay. So now I can go snap, target the push, then play Dress Down, yeah. Cool. Probably they forgot that they could, or they didn't realize they needed to. Sure. No one expects the Dress Down. They don't have red mana, right? Yeah, they don't. Good. Oh, I could have group blocked the Zbaz. It's okay. Opponent said, whoa. Bye, nerd. Could you have dressed down in response to hanger activation? If you do that, it will still get the counter, because they've already put that ability on the stack. I don't understand your comment, Mr. Maple Syrup, but I do appreciate it. Well, now I don't have to do... Although... Oh, right. Ice-Fang is good. Land would have been good, too. I guess I can attack with Snap here and go digging for land, but now I'm letting their Saga go if I do this. I don't know. I think I was supposed to play... Oh, but I could Lurrus dress down next turn. Let's see if we can hit a land right now. And then I still have Snap Fatal Push available. Yikes. What are they drawing? Brush land. Okay. But they'll have access to the next card if it's a creature. Yikes. It's almost a land. It's like kind of maybe close. Pulse of Murasa, Pog. Come on, baby. Papa needs a new pair of shoes. Oh! So I have no infects so far. Are they just getting horribly blown out here? They have 0 cards in hand. Well, I guess getting snap flooded this game wasn't the worst thing in the world. Bob doing Bob things? No, that's Tiago Chan, sir. Or Chan. I don't know. Thiago. Jace, his name is Thiago. And he is the Snapcaster Mage. For now and forever. Well, that's all good. No, Bob is Dark Confidant. Okay. I guess. So what we do here, we're going to mess with the opponent, I guess. Oh, they already made the construct. But we can end step the dress down. So this is a cool play here. So on end step, if you cast dress down, the trigger moment has already passed. Oh, right. Well, that's fine. But the other construct will die. But yeah, you're right. I wasn't thinking about that part. Well, hopefully they can't give that trample. Also, if they play a Walking Ballista this turn, it can't kill me. And if it will enter dead. Which is cute. Although if they have a Shadow Spear here, they can give their construct trample, which would be bad. Yeah, that's bad. Do I have to chump block with Lurrus? Yeah, I do. Shit. Whoops. Yep. Jeez. Oh no, they have the Ozleth. I'm just dead. Yeah. Shit. I punted that, I think. I mean, again, I don't know. Held up the EE, I guess. God damn it. I don't know. Yes, I'm aware they have lethal. They had super ultra mega lethal because of the Ozolith. Ugh. Oh man. Hey, Barbecue Hoss. Not really, Fran. I mean, this has just been my last 2 days. Like, no matter what I'm playing, no matter what, I wasn't even trying to be greedy. Like, I was trying to make the good play. No, yeah. I play a lot of different stuff. Budgiardo? I don't know. I don't think that was necessarily greedy. I thought that was pretty correct, but I could be wrong. I don't know. I can't figure out what I'm doing right or wrong right now. And like the 3 sagas in a row there was unbelievable. And I couldn't. If you hold EE, you can't lose. Yeah, probably. I don't know. I couldn't figure anything out at that point. Yeah, I just felt so choked on mana all game. Yeah, so that was what I was worried about holding EE. Sorry, I didn't articulate it earlier. There was a moment where I was worried about the pithing needle on the EE. But at least I wouldn't have died, right? Because I had plenty of Snapcasters to chump. They could have top decked exactly Ballista. Yeah, that too. That would have killed me as well. I don't know, I just felt like so mana choked all game. It was just really frustrating. And like I lost game 1 to a sequencing problem on game 1 partially. Like I just passed through an end step. You just play Rhinos. Well, you don't really play Rhinos, right? You sit there and the deck kind of plays itself. Yeah, you're right, friend. Like there was a safer way to play that. But again, I don't play enough with Dress Down, and I don't play Dress Down versus Hardened Scales ever, right? And so it's just one of those things where it's like I needed to make the mistakes there to learn the things not to do. Like, don't try to kill constructs with Dress Down when they have counters on them. So planes with no companion, huh? All right. I used to love these kind of decks too. So they all became Lurrus decks. Oh, no. I love these control decks before Lurrus, in the before 4 times. What's the worst thing that can happen to me this turn? Like Thalia? Because I want to hit a land. This list may be a bit too much, though. Well, Sorin 5-0'd with it. I didn't build this. But well, there's one Cryptic. So that's not... I don't think you... We've barely even drawn it, ever. Like, in any of the games we've played. Most of our problems have been just tough draws. Stoneforge? I guess Stoneforge would be fine. Yep. All right. What kind of Stoneforge player am I against? Are you the Cauldra Complete kind of Stoneforge player? You're the Batterskull kind of Stoneforge player. Probably means the Cauldra Complete's already in their hand. Like, this is the kind of night we've had. 24. We don't have a Fran command here yet. I don't know how to program it. I think 24 is appropriate with 4 baubles. No, yeah. Roy knows how to set them up. I don't. I could learn, but I'm always streaming, so I... Okay. And, like, this has been the night, too. I have 2 Drown in the Lochs in my hand, right? And my opponent hasn't used a single fetch land yet. Any specific reason to play the baubles? You're sure you'd try to play some ops? I mean, we have Ice-Fang, right? I think that's supposed to be the Erzatz cantrip. And we already have 6 1CMC... No, 7 1CMC spells? With Cling to Dust, 4 Fatal Pushes, and 2 Bloodchief's Thirst. Push. Cling. All right. Two mana is not really what you'd call a cantrip. I would call a cantrip a card that draws a card. But yeah. You're right. They're traditionally cheaper. Like, you want to be able to play multiple in one turn if you have to. I don't know. It's just like the cantrips in Modern are so bad. But I mean, Opt is fine with Snapcaster Mage. We're playing 4 of them. But that's why I didn't call it a cantrip. I was like, this is the semi-cantrip. This is the Erzatz cantrip. It's not really a cantrip, but it's kind of the next best thing. And it's a higher value play that we're trying to be greedy with. Currency kind of clunky. Thank you. The new Opt with Surveil should have been printed like 4 years ago. I'm really annoyed with it. It should have been printed when they printed Surveil. I don't understand what that's doing in that set. I don't get it. And I'm just infinite. I will forever be annoyed that it won't have Surveil. No, I mean, Iteration might be the best new draw spell. It's definitely not a cantrip. Yikes. I thought they were just going to Priest of the Fell Rites that, but... It might. It's an instant. We're not doing too much winning tonight, Mike. But my opponent's down to 2 cards in hand, one of which is a Batterskull, so it's not too bad. If their last card is Unhallowed Burial... Oh, Profane Tutor. Okay, so that in 2 turns, that's going to get them their Unhallowed Burial. And they have another Grief that's going to go off. Although I can counterspell that. But then I don't have... Yikes. Okay. Well, at least they're not getting... No. So we need a land off the top so I can Damnation here. That's what we need. And then they've got Profane Tutor. That's fine. Cauldron Complete. Sure. All right. So I'm not going to fetch because I have all my colors already. So 1 time. Pog. Bonk. See ya. dunked. I could be Mike's son. You don't know anything about Michael Chan. The Michael Chan. Cave of the Frost Dragon. So on their next upkeep, am I countering Profane Tutor and bouncing the cave? No, I'm going to counter the Profane Tutor and draw a card. And then they'll play Batterskull. Then we'll be able to Bloodchief's Thirst the token. Or do I just let this resolve? It's like there's, I mean, it could get discards, but well. Sorry, it's not even on the stack yet. I get a stipend. I think I'm supposed to let this resolve. It feels sketchy. Like the cheapest spells they play are 1s and 2s. Counter and bounce that. Yeah, I thought about that, Fran, but I already talked about how I would just go counter draw and then let them play Batterskull and then just kill the token, right? And we can counter it later. Thanks for dropping by the way, Fran, and putting in such actual insightful commentary. I'm exhausted, so it's helpful. I shouldn't be, though. Oh, did you see the music video? You were excited about it, but I never saw you have a response. Right. And then they trade this for grief. I mean, I can't stop it. But then we'll just behold the multiverse here. So this is fine. I don't need to fetch here. I just want to fetch one time before I cast this. I don't want quite as many lands in the deck, I guess. Behold the Multiverse. We'll probably draw more lands, right? Yeah, see? Just like I said. Took the Ice-Fang. I guess they both come into play tapped anyway, so I probably should have played the Hall because they know it's there. Alright, well, let's finally unload this thing. Good draw. Ephemerate? Nope. Priest? Stoneforge for nothing? Persist the Stoneforge. Word? You got it. Chooses not to use it. Yeah, I chose not to win my previous match's opponent. Oh yeah. You maybe. We know what it's all about. Okay, I now have Snap Damnation, or I'm sorry, Snap Drown in the Loch. I'm gonna have Snap Damnation too, but I don't want to cast that. Yeah, well, I mean, I have never seen a black-white grief deck so far that I think is not pretty lackluster. But I lost to one in the challenge, right? And like, if they draw a 7 that has like Grief, Ephemerate, Thoughtseize, like sometimes you just die. There's nothing you can do to beat some of those hands. But overall, I mostly beat them. Waifu control? No, that's Waffos. I don't know if I'm gonna get to play it tonight. I might just not, because I feel like I botched this league just like nonstop. Maybe everyone should play the best deck. It's an option. There's nothing good for them to use that on, other than eventually the grief. Right. No, I agree with you, Fran. I agree with you. Yeah. If you're, yeah. But on the flip side, like, I think the grief deck is like, it's like reasonable. It's not like bad. It's just like not as good as the rest of the stuff. It's like sub tier 2, or like the lower end of tier 2. For my personal definition of tier 2. If you saw it in the top 32 in a challenge, you'd be like, oh, huh, must have been a slow weekend. Had to drive 140 miles. Good lord. That sounds like nothing but the most fun notes. 140 miles uphill both ways. That's right. I mean, I'm assuming they're going to attack with this. Like, they're not going to use their priest to get the Stoneforge Mystic back again, right? There's just no way. Yeah. It's definitely going to be attack with priest. I think tier 2 often also has some decks that are like, you know, 48% across the board. You know, the Jund decks. They're like the best mediocre. The best kind of eh. You know, things like Amulet Titan. You know, what does that beat? Nothing really. Velomachus turns. It's no Emrakul. I honestly don't know if Murktide is even on tier 1 right now. It's everything's very all over the place. This deck is 48% of the same thing. Yo, you right. Okay, what, Path here? I didn't ephemerate their priest? I'm killing the priest. 2k points on this channel and realize you never followed. Don't worry about it. I do it all the time. I think I watched Fran for like 2 months before I followed him. Because the algorithm on the thing is, the algorithm on Twitch gets you. Because it puts the stream on the top when you click on the Magic channel, or sometimes even on your homepage. It's like the person's live and you've watched them a couple times, so the algorithm's like, they're live, you should watch them. Yeah, counter spells have been popping up, and it's also in response to some greedier decks too, like Greentron and E-Tron, and I'm trying to think of who cracked it open for them, because it was like Hammer Time, Murktide, Black Red Lurrus, Grixis Lurrus, yeah, and then Elementals is the newcomer. But it's weird that like suddenly playing like these greedier control piles became kind of an okay thing to do. Are they going to ephemerate here? This is going to suck. I'm going to lose my other Snapcaster. Yeah. Not the most happy about that. It's weird Hammer Time is tier 1. Why is that? Made potentially the most psychopathic brew you've ever made, so you've been enjoying Elementals Flux. Yeah, it does, but it's really frustrating. Elementals for like any other creature deck, it's like, oh, I guess I can't play Magic here today. Fun. It's awesome until you start playing against it with decks where you're like, oh, I can't win. Like, Hammer Time obviously can get through what they're doing, but... So I could play Lurrus and then play a Snap, but I can't play anything off of it. That said, I have Snap and Hull to block here. They're going to Profane Tutor this turn. They also have the Ephemerate coming in on the upkeep. The upkeep Ephemerate is a problem. Shoot. I think I just have to counter the Ephemerate so that I have Archmage's Charm for afterwards. There's 0% chance they block this, you know. Yeah, well, and like Hammer Time is just so fast that, and a lot of the tools that people were playing in those other decks are not good against them. Like Monkey is terrible against Hammer Time, right? Unholy Heat's not good enough. If they Ephemerate, it's not attacking. Yeah, right, but I don't... If they attack, I can kill them on this crackback. In theory. I think I'm supposed to counter here. I think I was supposed to attack with Creeping Tarpit on that turn, though. I think I was supposed to attack with the Tarpit or put Lurrus in my hand. Put Lurrus in my hand was probably the the correct play. Yeah, it would, Em. How you doing? Are you excited for Face opening back up for paper events? I could bike in tomorrow to play Legacy. Like, people are willing to lend me decks for it, but I don't know. You work at 401 now? Oh, I didn't know that. My bad. And you guys aren't doing events yet. Legacy? Yeah. But I'd have to play Blue-Red Delver, which I don't really want to play. I do own 3 Okos and 3 Uros. In fact, I think I have a 4th Uro somewhere. I don't know where it is. I'd have to go digging. But I don't really need it. I know, you sent me a message, Mike. I know. Oh, right. Oko did get banned recently. Because they have the priest there. So this is potentially threatening for next turn. But that's assuming this game goes to a next turn. Which, depending on how they attack, it might not. Alright, I'm all in. Let it go. Here's where they go. Ephemerate, take your counterspell, play persist. Yeah, 4 endurance, 4 Uro, throw in a random blue cantrip. And the thing, if you're playing Uro, you probably don't need the Trops because you could just play a breeding pool. Another Profane Tutor, wild. I think we're about to steal this. They can't kill my Hall of the Storm Giants. So they have to have a push or... No? Okay, they didn't attack. I see. So they did, in fact, notice that I have man lands, creature lands. Okay. That's a good draw. It's actually a very good draw. Hey, how's it going, Kaya? I may be done after this league, Kaya, so if you want to stream, I would hit you with the raid. I don't know why I'm so tired. I shouldn't be. Who needs duels? I do own Prismatic Wistas. If only Astrolabe was still legal in Legacy. I can't believe Astrolabe got banned. It's, many upset. Oh, wait. They have the Sarah's Emissary coming out. Yikes. Okay, that could be a problem. How big is this? Is this gonna kill? That is gonna kill me fairly quickly. Wonderful. Yeah, none of these are answers to Priest of Fell Rights. But I'll be able to go... No, I'll be able to go grab Lurrus, play Snap, drown the Sarah's Emissary? 5. So that requires 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, okay. If they Priest of the Fell Rights into Sarah's Emissary, we get them here. Yeah. Looks like their Angel's about to take a spill. It's incredibly strange to me they didn't just go get Archon of Cruelty, but I think our opponent is new. They're playing very slowly. Wait, they picked Instance? What? I mean, okay. Wild. I mean, I guess. So that means I just attack with the hull? Yeah. I mean, they have to trade for it and they go to 2. And then I kill them next turn with the tar pit. Can't quite get the tar pit going. Do they play Solitude? I don't know. It's possible. But I have a counterspell if they do. It's fine. Yeah. No, they're never... This doesn't have more text, right? Yeah, they scoop. Weird. All right. That was that was game 1. Yeah, the ward would it chose wrong. That was game 1, yes. No, I understand 2 crowns, which is why I'm pretty sure they were supposed to grab Archon there. You think Reanimator should be playing Inkwell? I think they should have been playing something. What is Sphinx of the Steel Wind? Would have been good. And then there would also be there should be something with haste that you can get, right? There's got to be something. Wormcoil, yeah, Wormcoil's all right. I don't think I want any sweepers here. They're just... I think this is probably fine, and we'll just see where the chips fall this game. Apparently I'm getting out of here with a 2-3, or... Like, heaven help me, I'm getting out of here with a 2-3. So this has no answers to Stoneforge on 2. I think we have to ship it. I really don't want to. They mulled a 6. Never mind, I'm keeping. So the reason I'm keeping is, like, no matter what we mull to, we could just get, like, Grief Ephemerated on turn 1-2. Thoughtseize. Yeah, Ashen Right. Well. Sundering Titan. Yeah, I mean, these decks have been usually playing multiple copies of Archon, right? Yeah, it looks like they're aggressively trying to get the Grief Ephemerate, which they should be, in my opinion. I don't think these decks work unless you aggressively mulligan for the thing. You have to. This should mean that they have Stoneforge on 2, but it also, you know, it's clearly not. Or they might have they might go Grief Ephemerate on 2. Or Grief Undying Evil or whatever. Ashen with Ephemerate's kind of dirty. Yeah, that would be gross. That would be funny. Yeah, that's a really weird thing that's become relevant, huh? Yeah, I know, Kaya. I saw your tweet. They put Tutor? Yeah, okay. I mean, we just send Behold the Multiverse here. Oh, I was supposed to play the Hall. Now it's going to come into play tapped. My bad. Yeah, so you should definitely be playing Hall on these turns. I'm just, man, I'm just every little thing I could be doing wrong, it feels like I'm doing wrong. Woof. Fetching sphere? Spear. Oh, yeah. Did they activate it? Please tell me they activated it at least and then realize what they did. Update stream title? No, the stream title's correct. Where's the red? Right here, baby. Right where it always been. I think some of them are a lot nicer than others, Carrie and Lich. I think I like the Sketch Thought Monitor looks really cool, and it looks more artifacty, which I kind of like. Not saying I bought them because I didn't, but I could have, and I almost would have. Sketch Esper Sentinel looks pretty good. I like the ones that have color to them. Well, I like Esper Sentinel and Thought Monitor specifically because they are more colorless. Yeah, Cauldra looks really good too. Was there a glitch in the game clock? No, my opponent's just slow. Sketch Grist. Yeah, yeah. You got 2 5-0s? Me too. Dog. Sketch Dakon. Yeah. Okay. Great job, Kaya. If I wanted to trophy farm, I'd just be playing nonstop Velomachus and Emrakul. And I certainly could. I feel like I should try at some point. Yeah, I'm happy I got my two days in a row. Kaya is very, very, very good and plays nothing but Etron. Not nothing, but Etron and Eldrazi variants. Oh, they got the Cauldra complete? Oh, but I have Cryptic. Yeah, one of the most important things about being part of the, like, getting a lot of trophies is just playing a gratuitous amount of leagues. Push? Yeah. Don't run into Living End when it's your worst matchup. Also fair. Like, I've watched people who are, like, trophy board leader quality play. Like, you can watch Pygonti stream all the time, and he's not, like, insane. But he just knows how to play the game efficiently when he needs to. They put Cauldra Complete in their hand, and then they just decided to put in Batterskull on their main phase. Okay. Does not have haste. And Stoneforge Mystic activates as an instant. Again, opponent is... Hey, Chase! How you doing, buddy? I hope this world is treating you the very best. I'm going to take it. Actually, I maybe should have foretold first. Yeah, but even the people who are very good, like, sometimes they just O2. First week of the new job. Oh, that's not a good emoji. Is it not everything that you dreamed? Everything that you were told it would be when you were becoming a master? Doctorate holder? Yeah, that's the feeling you're supposed to have, Matzo Ball. Oh yeah, the colon. What is that? What is that? Upslash. I don't even know what you're supposed to call that. I'm sure someone who's more computer savvy than me would know. Yeah, that. Merp. Pipe. I think it's a tube. I think that's the internet, and the internet is a series of those. That sucks, buddy. Yeah, Kyle likes the clown face. Everyone just wants Chase back on stream. I've seen it, JK, but not much since the beginning of the format. At the beginning of the MH2 format, I saw a lot of people playing Cascade decks with like mana dorks in them, so that they could turn to their shardless agents and whatnot. Which, in theory, was a very good plan. Yeah, it's a good theory. Did it work? Sometimes. It worked sometimes. You're better off playing the Suspend Rampant Growth? Yeah, I guess so. That's what the Glimpse deck plays now, right? Thanks, Halsey. All right, you know what I know what we're going to do after we finish this league. Because this was like a 3-hour plus league. Oof. What a grind. So... yeah. I can't claim that first of all, I did not play this league particularly well. I was all over the place. That said, this deck is very difficult to understand. The sideboarding is very, very tricky. Elementals is definitely a bad matchup. The Jund Coco deck, we probably should have beat that deck in the best of 3, but I just lost the time in a really crappy way. And that's on me. I think the deck definitely could have gotten us through there. And then... so, Elementals felt like a big loss. What's Pulse here for? Pulse buys back Lurrus if it dies, but it also can buy back Ice-Fangs. It can buy back fetch lands or a Hall of the Storm Giants or a Creeping Tar Pit, and it gains 6 life, which is a pretty big deal, especially with Snapcaster Mage too. Yeah, Pulse just pulls you into a spot a lot of the time where you just suddenly can't lose. It doesn't necessarily mean you're going to win, but the power of your deck is going to pull you over the top of the opponent's deck is the theory, I guess, with Pulse a lot of the time. Like, it just buys you time and gives you a little bit of whatever resource you need at that moment, whether that be card advantage off an Ice-Fang. Feels like you're playing too many awkward cards. It's what it felt like to me. Like, and I don't... 4 snaps is too many for me, I feel like, and the Bloodchief's Thirst on top of the Fatal Pushes is probably important, but playing like 2 Drowns and 4 Counterspells, Behold did not look good from what you saw. I can't agree with that, because we already have 4 Archmage's Charms, so this just seems like, why am I playing more 2-mana stuff? So maybe, like, yeah, like, I think we might be able to get to a better place really quickly by doing something along... And I don't mean better, I mean just, like, a little bit more smooth and powerful by doing something like that. Into the story? I mean, personally, I'd rather play Fact or Fiction, but I guess we're already playing Drown. Mana didn't feel smooth. Did have a lot of tap lands. Like, a lot of tap lands between Hull and the Snowlands. Yeah, Spike's been big on Into the Story for a long time. Tar Pit and the other Manland are not very... I mean, Hall of Storm Giants seemed like a house to me. Yeah, Thought Scour instead of Op. That's what I was getting to. Because we're already playing Drown, right? Oop, Thought Scout. That's not what I want to play. Yeah, I liked Hull a lot, but I know this is gonna sound really ridiculous to me, but sorry, ridiculous from I think Hull's worth it, but I also think I would want, like, since we're already splashing into red for Alpine Moon out of the sideboard and playing a ludicrous number of non-basics, I just want to play red in 6. Also, is the red really worth it? Well, it wasn't in that league, because we never had the Alpine Moons come up. Again, this is not my list. I did not build this list. Soren built this list and 5-0'd with it. So he first turn negator is the one to ask all these questions. I don't know the answer to it. But what I do know is that the way I would build this list would be partway between this and this deck. Yeah, that's exactly what the point I was getting to. Is like, if I'm already playing red for the sideboard, I want to play red in 6. Yes, I want to play Check Pile in Modern. That's all I've ever wanted. And so I think Ren in 6 goes in this spot. It also kind of goes in the Snapcaster spot. Well, so Ren over Ice-Fang would really help with the mana situation, because then we wouldn't have to play the enter the battlefield tapped Snowlands. But I'm not convinced we actually have to play those to play Ice-Fang. And I don't like playing 4 Snapcasters a lot of the time anyway. We could probably cut down the black a lot if we start playing red. Yeah, I agree that 4 snaps, but like the snaps felt were not, it didn't feel weird because we were playing because we're playing Lurrus. Like, I get it, kind of. That's the idea, Cat. Four Ren may be 1 or 2 too many. I'm a 4 Ren kind of guy. I get you. Maybe play 2 pushes. Fatal Push is actually better right now than it would otherwise seem. Or at least it can be. BTL... No, we're not doing that. I don't want to play those cards. So, like, I feel like as a start, this is where I'd want to be. I've not seen most of the previews, no. Cut push for Unholy Heat. Well, I just did the reverse of that. So if you can convince me that I'm going to be able to have cut black... I'm not cutting black. If I want to cut black, I end up with something like this that already exists. Anyway, this is somewhere where I push this deck so I could finally get back to playing check pile in Modern. Oh, I have to play 1K command. Is green just for Pulse? No, it's for Pulse and Ren and 6. You gotta play 1K command. Well, we didn't have Ren and 6 before, right? Well, you can't play Jace with Lurrus, and this is still a Lurrus deck for the moment, but it doesn't have to stay that way. The problem with it not being a Lurrus deck is as soon as it's not a Lurrus deck, you should just be playing the WURG list, the white, blue, red, green. Uriah in the deck. I've done that before. I've played Uriah 4-color control a bunch in Modern. I actually had an early 5-0 when Astrolabe was banned? No, when Astrolabe came out. That was that deck. It was like Iceberg plus Uriah. Anyway, that's what I'd turn it into. If you're in the future watching this gratuitously long league on the YouTube, make sure you hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and check out any of my other videos you are interested in.